Hi, nice to meet you. My name is Paola, and I will be your social worker today. Before we start, I would just like to let you know about confidentiality, that everything that you say is going to stay in this room. And as well, the only reason that it would leave this room if I think that you're putting yourself in harm, others, or a child. But other than that, it all stays between us. So I would just like to know a little more about you and why you are here today.
Hi, my name's Matt, and I'm just here today just for some issues I'm having at home. Just a lot of domestic violence, I guess you could call it. Just whenever I mess anything up around the house, I always just get a beating for no apparent reason, and I don't know how to stop that. So I figured I'd come into your department today to try and figure that out.
So, can you tell me a little more about how long this has been going on and if you guys have any children at home that have been watching this going on?
Yeah, so it's been going on for about 4 months now. There are no kids in the house because I wouldn't want to put them through anything that we're going through.
Okay, and how long have you been together with your spouse?
We've been together for about 5 years now,
And have you
and
guys,
it all seems to have. Oh, sorry.
oh, go ahead.
It just seemed to have started out of nowhere. Just one day I messed something up, and that's when it all began. I'm not exactly sure why, but it just started.
Have you tried talking to your partner or have you guys tried going to any counseling together?
I've tried talking about it once, but it didn't go over too well because she didn't take kindly to me bringing up the topic, and she just kind of got mad and stormed off. Didn't really want to talk to me about it.
Well, I really appreciate you sharing this information with me. It is very hard to talk about, especially as a man. Sometimes a lot of male victims don't speak up because they don't want to feel any kind of way, especially with their partner. Um, is there any steps that you would like to take? Would you like to bring her in here maybe? Or have you thought about leaving her?
So I have thought about bringing her in, but she doesn't appreciate the idea. And I've thought about leaving her, and I've talked to a few of my friends about it, but they don't. They suggest that I stay for now until I find a place to stay, as well as just to be able to find me or contact me.
All right. So now that you have brought up a place to stay, do you have any of your family members around you that you could also talk about or see if you could stay with one of your friends?
So I've talked to my parents about it. They kind of suggest that I leave, but I'm just not sure when the right time would be. And one of my friends has offered their couch for a week or so for me to have a just crash pad, I guess.
Okay. So do you have any type of um, housing that you have looked into, or would you need assistance with that as well?
I've looked into apartments, but I'm having a little bit of trouble with that. I don't know if your department works with any of that, but I've been searching for a little bit, so I'm not sure.
Okay, and as far as a job, do you also have some type of income coming in so you would be able to support yourself?
Yes, I am currently a cook at a restaurant.
Okay, so what I'm getting out of this is so far that you would like to leave your partner because she is not currently trying to make the situation better. You do have some people around you that are supporting you, but you will need a different place to stay eventually. Am I right?
Yes, yes. I
Uh,
just don't know the time because I'm trying to think of a time when she's not home, but she doesn't work. So it's kind of difficult.
okay, and are you guys married or are you guys just together?
Right now, it's just together.
so you wouldn't have to get any divorce. And I would also like to ask if you are concerned about your safety when you are around her, or if you're going to be concerned about your safety for her looking for you if you do leave or not.
I would say her looking for me afterwards, because it's usually when I do something wrong at home. But I'd be more concerned if she came home and I wasn't there, that she'd come looking, and it'd be worse than if I just did something wrong.
Okay, so do you think you would um, need some kind of emotional support, like therapy or anything? Have you thought about that?
I haven't really thought about therapy. I don't know if it's my type of thing, but I'd be willing to give it a try because I'm not sure of any issues I have now, but there could be some down the road that might be best to get taken care of early.
Okay, well, I would like to let you know about some of the things that we offer at um, this place. We do deal with a lot of other people that have been through domestic violence, and so I totally understand where you're coming from, and you are very strong for opening up for uh, to talk to me about this because I know it's not easy. So some of the different things that we have for you available would be we might be able to get you into different types of housing, but with that, I would need to write you a referral. If you are needing that and you are ready to take that step to leave, as well, we do offer different types of counseling. I know that you said you have never thought about it, but it might be very beneficial, especially for your own health and to know where to continue on going and growing. And as far as support systems, I know you said that you have family members and friends, which is also very helpful. Sometimes we feel very alone, so that is good that you have somebody to talk to. So I would like to offer you that kind of help as well. Maybe I know that you had mentioned that it might be hard to leave her because it might turn into a dangerous situation. So maybe you could have your friend or family be there with you in case something goes wrong, or as well try to tell your nearby neighbors um, of the current situation that's going on in case they could call the police for you. Um, how does any of that sound to you?
I'd be willing to give it a try as long as it just gets me out of my current situation. Anything sounds like it'd be good.
Okay, so some of the steps that we will be taking today then will be I will write you up a referral in order to get your housing. Um, and then for whenever you are ready to leave, I am not trying to rush you. I know this is a very hard situation for you. So I would like you to take your time, but I also don't want you to be in any immediate danger. So I could give you my phone number and as well all my contact information for you to be free to call me whenever you are ready to take those steps. And as well, I could provide you with some different type of therapy or different types of emotional support groups for you to be in for to talk to other people that have been through this and to know um, what steps they have taken as well.
I really appreciate that. Thank you.
To finish up our meeting today, let's just go over our next steps, and which will be housing and as well you getting you out of this dangerous situation you are in and getting you therapy. Do you have any other different questions or any concerns that you would like to talk to me about?
Not at the moment, no. Just trying to get out of there. So
Okay, great. So, what I would recommend for you to do now is consider talking to one of your family members, your parents, or your friend, and packing the things that you need. Um, I would pack a quick bag in case you need to immediately get out of there. And um, as soon as you do that, we could go forth and take our different other steps that we need to take, like housing and um, as well as your therapy to get that started. Is there anything else?
Not that I can think of, no.
Okay, great. Well, I will leave you with my information, as I had said, in case you need anything else. And we could also set up your next appointment if you are ready to do so.
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay, great. Thank you for coming in. And as I said, I appreciate you being so open and willing to talk about this. I know it's very hard, and I will see you next time. And before you leave, I will give you all my contact information.
Alrighty, thank you.
All right, great. Thanks.
Thank you.